is up, guys? This is with Tam7 here, back at it again with another video. And as you can see, I haven't been uploading recently. I mean, just look at this, guys. This was the most recent video I uploaded, and it was 1 month ago. And it only has 9 views, but we don't talk about that. But anyways, the reason I haven't been uploading at all recently is because I got a little too addicted at Pokémon. Yeah, that's right, you heard that right. I spent 1 month watching Pokémon because I was like, you know what? This is addicting. I'm going to watch it. I'm just going to sit back on my sofa and not upload any YouTube videos anymore, and I'll be like, just watch and relax. And 1 month later, here I am, done with the entire Pokemon journeys. So, yeah. And I was like, hey, why not use all the time I spend on Pokemon and make a YouTube video about it? So, here we are. So, today I will be making 2 teams if I was a Pokemon trainer. One team is a non-legendary team, and the other team is a legendary team. So, let's get started. Alright guys, so let's start with the non-legendary team, which is a team that I will most likely have if I was a trainer. Now, by legendary, I also mean mythical and ultra beasts. And also, my team will be full of Pokemon that describe me, which will mean like PvP, like Minecraft PvP or Blocks.io PvP related Pokemon. So anyways, let's get started. And my first Pokemon that I thought of will be Surfetch'd. Alright guys, so the reason this duck is on my team is because it has a sword, a shield, and one of its Pokemon entries literally say, only Farfetch'd that has survived many battles can attain this evolution. So yeah, this duck's on my team. The next Pokemon I can think of is the Royal Sword Pokemon, Aegislash. This Pokemon has 2 forms. The one on the left is its shield form, which is basically defense mode. And the one on the right is the blade form, which is basically attack mode. One of Aegislash's Pokédex entries literally say its potent spectral powers allow it to manipulate others. It once used its powers to force people and Pokemon to build a kingdom to its liking. That sounds like a king to me, you know. And my mascot is sort of like a king. It looks like a king. It has like a crown and everything. Just look at it. Voila! You see that crown on my head? So this Pokemon is basically a king. It's literally called the Royal Sword Pokemon, and one of its Pokédex entries say it once uses powers to force people and Pokemon to build a kingdom to its liking. So yeah, I feel like it's a king, and that describes my mascot really well. And also this Pokemon is basically a sword holding a shield, which is sort of like Surfetch'd. And next up on our list is, you guessed it, Alakazam. Now, I chose Alakazam because during any sort of PvP, you will need knowledge. And what's the Pokemon with the most knowledge? Well, it's Alakazam. Okay, now I'm scared. Wait, how much IQ does Alakazam have? It has an IQ of 5,000 and has the brain of a supercomputer. Okay, now I feel dumb. Okay, so that's the entire reason why I chose Alakazam. But anyways, next up on the list is Alolan Marowak. Literally, the only reason I chose for this Pokemon to be on my team was because one of its Pokédex entries say, this Pokemon sets the bone it holds on fire and dances through the night as a way to mourn its fallen allies. Which I feel like is a good way to describe what happens after a battle, even though everybody just, respawns and, like everything just continues. But anyways, that's it for Alolan Marowak. Marching over as the formation Pokemon is Phalanx. The reason why I chose this Pokemon was because one of its Pokédex entries say the 6 of them work together as one Pokemon. Teamwork is also their battle strategy, and they constantly change their formation as they fight, which is, I'm pretty sure, a really good way to describe team battles. Battle on, Phalanx. Battle on. Crawling in as my ace Pokemon will be Skeleturge. So some of you may be asking me, how is Skeleturge PvP related? Well, Skeleturge specializes in singing, and singing is music. And music helps give you beats for hits. So Skeleturge is related in PvP because it sings. So yeah, it gives you beats and helps you PvP. But anyways, I just chose Skeleturge because, it's sort of like a skeleton. It breathes fire. It looks really cool. And it helps give you beats for PvP. So it's PvP related too. So now that I've told you about all 6 of the Pokemon on my team, this is my non-legendary team. First up, we have Sirfetch'd. And then we have Aegislash. And Alakazam. And Alolan Marowak. And Phalanx. And last but not least, Skeleturge. Alright, so now we're moving on to the legendary team. Alright guys, so first up on our team of legendaries is Zamazenta. So this is what its Hero of Many Battles form looks like. But if you give it a rusted shield, it will turn into this. Its crown shield form. Next up on the list is Giratina. No, not this little plush toy over here. It's this huge ghostly demon. Okay, maybe that was a little too scary for Pokemon. But anyways, Giratina has 2 forms. It has its altered form. Oh wait, no, not this again. Ah, yes, much better. But anyways, this is Giratina's altered form, and this is Giratina's origin form. Alright, now I think I need some help. Oh god, it's coming for me. Oh, run! But anyways, I chose for Giratina to be on my team because one of its Pokédex entries say it was banished for its violence, which violence is definitely something in PvP, in battles, and war. I don't know. Alright guys, next up is the DNA of a space virus that underwent a sudden mutation under exposure to a laser beam. Yeah, it's Deoxys. I chose Deoxys because it has 3 different forms that represent different roles during PvP. This is Deoxys's attack form, which represents the role of players attacking during PvP. This is Mr. I'm gonna survive everything I come across, aka Deoxys defense form. This represents the role of players defending in PvP. This is Barry Allen, aka The Flash, aka Deoxys speed form. This represents the role that everybody has, which is running away when you realize everything has gone bad. Crashing in at the speed of lightning is Raikou. Now, the reason why I chose for Raikou to be on my team was because its Pokédex entry says, Raikou embodies the speed of lightning. The roars of this Pokemon send shock waves shuddering through the air and shake the ground as if lightning bolts had come crashing down, which I feel like would be a really good warning roar during PvP, like, hey, we're coming, hey, Raikou, give them a roar, and it's like, roar, and then the opponent's like, oh my god, they have a Raikou, oh my god, they're coming for us. I guess it would just sort of be like a warning roar. Next up is a Pokemon that looks like a pink diamond? Oh wait, no, this is the wrong picture. Ah yes, here we go. Next up is the jewel Pokemon, Diancie. I chose Diancie because one of his Pokédex entries say it can instantly create many diamonds by compressing the carbon in the air between its hands, which is an infinite diamond generator, which means infinite armor and sword. It is actually the best armor, well, aside from Netherite if you're playing Minecraft, but good armor, good weapons. Diancie can be like the supplier. And also, like I said, my mascot looks like a king, and all kings want riches, right? And the last Pokemon, you guys guessed it, is the Fairy King's Sword, Zacian. Now, I actually did give you some clues in the beginning, because who in their right mind would do Zamazenta without doing Zacian? So that was like a huge clue. But anyways, Zacian is my ace. And like the Fighting Master Shield, aka Zamazenta, it has two forms. It has its Hero of Many Battles form, which is this one. And yes, it did absolutely destroy Ash. And if you gave it a rusted sword, it would turn into its crowned sword form, which is this Pokemon right in front of you. But anyways, the reason I chose for this Pokemon to be on my legendary team is pretty self-explanatory. It's a literal wolf holding a sword. Now the reason I chose for this to be my ace is because, you know, it's the most PvP-like Pokemon on my team. And it's better than Zamazenta because this is PvP. It's not a tower defense simulator. Alright guys, so that's my entire legendary team. So here it is. First up, we have Zamazenta, and then we have Giratina, and then we have Deoxys, and then we have Raikou, and then we have Diancie, and then last but not least, we have my ace Pokemon, Zacian. But anyways, guys, those are the two teams I would have if I was a Pokemon trainer. So on the non-legendary team, which is the team I would most likely have if I was a Pokemon trainer, we have Sirfetch'd, Aegislash, Alakazam, Alola Marowak, Failing, and my ace Scourge. On the legendary team, which is the team that I would less likely have, we have Zamazenta, Giratina, Deoxys, Raikou, Diancie, and my ace, Zacian. If you guys did enjoy this video, then be sure to like and subscribe, and bye-bye!